Okay, today we got our 12-bar blues project. We're going to be learning how to use some smart instruments, using the autoplay function, multi-track recording, working with the metronome, we'll be mixing our backing tracks, and we're going to learn how to record an improvised blues solo using the minor pentatonic scale. So let's get into it. First thing we do is we're going to open up a new project, plus in the upper right hand corner. We're going to go over to our keyboard. We're going to click in the bottom left where it says Smart Piano. We're going to set that BPM. Click on the cog in the upper right hand corner. Beats per minute, the tempo. We're going to change it from 110, lower it down to 100. Okay. That's set now. Now we're going to change the song section length to 12 bars. Right now the default is 8, so you're going to click another plus upper right hand corner. And in section A where it says 8 bars, you're going to click on 8 bars. And again, we're going to click up now to 12 bars. All right. We're going to click on the grand piano. We're going to switch out of this grand piano. We're going to give you two different 12-bar blues options. We're going to go with the rockin' blues as option 1, going with the classic rock organ. Option 2 is the funky blues, the smooth clav or clavinet. I'm going to go with the funky clav, smooth clav, and once you click on it, you can just click on the instrument itself. We are then going to choose autoplay option 4. All right. Now you can see here we have an upper and a lower section where we can play our notes. We're playing in the key of C, so this is C blues today. Top part is the chords. Bottom part's the left hand or the bass line. We're going to be just focusing for this clav on the right hand or the upper notes. All right, so we're going to rewind it here. That's a little bit back. Now you can drag it back or you can hit rewind right there. We're going to leave that metronome on and we are going to go ahead and record our 12-bar blues. So make sure you take a look at what our 12-bar blues form is. Obviously we're doing 12 bars or 12 measures in total. That's 3 rows and 4 columns for a total of 12. All right, so we have 4 measures in the key of C, 2 measures in the key of F. We're going to go back to 2 more measures in the key of C. We'll go to 1 measure of G, another measure of F, and we'll end back on 2 measures of the key of C. Now there are many different chord progressions in 12-bar blues. We're focusing on just this one right here. Again, take a look. All right. So let's give it a go. Rewind it. Hit that record button. It's going to be 4 clicks for nothing. Here we go. Two. Third measure, 4th measure, going up to F. Back to C. It's okay to hit it a little early. 1 measure G, F, and 2 measures of C. Okay, now it's going to just start playing. We can stop it with the square in the upper toolbar. It's going to just start playing over again, so we're good to go there. Now we're going to repeat this same process of the smart instruments, not a piano this time. We're going to go back to our track view, and we are going to, there's our clav part, we're going to add another one, bottom left now, plus, we're going to add a bass line. So let's find that smart bass. There it is, smart bass, bottom left. And we're going to put this on autoplay 4 as well. And I liked the P bass, precision bass, like the Fender P bass here. Again, same chord progression. And you can play well under some different options if you'd like. We're going to rewind it. It's all the way back to the beginning. Hit the record. Here we go. 4 measures of C again. that F. Back to C. One measure of G. F. C, 2 more. All right, just gonna start replaying again, and we are done. Go back to track view. We have our clav. We have our bass. Last but not least, for our backing track, we're gonna go to the drums. Let's go over to Smart Drums. A couple different options. We're gonna go with the Smart Drums, bottom left. A couple different ways to do our Smart Drums. First thing I want to do is switch the drum set out, or the drum machine out. So click on Hip Hop Drum Machine as the default. I'm going funky, so I'm going to go with the Vintage. So I'm going to go and click on Vintage. And on the right-hand side, you can see there's a couple different instruments. Now, our basic drum set, as you can see in the picture where it says Vintage Kit, we have our kick drum. And as you can see here, at the top of this axis, we have loud. At the bottom, it's quiet. To the right is complex rhythms. And to the left is simple. So we can kind of feel out where we're at. Next middle, throw in the drums, snare drum. I want something a little bit more simple for the snare drum. There we go. And let's bring some hi-hats in, maybe some variations. And because it's funk, we'll throw some tambourine in there as well. All right, I'm liking that. So we're gonna rewind it back again. And all we have to do for this one, no actual playing, we're just gonna hit the record button and it starts playing it. Now that does sound a little quiet, but we're gonna go back and we said mix these tracks, at least the volume levels, and adjust them so we can hear everything balanced. Now we're just keeping the basic upbeat here. No real changes as far as the chord progression goes. We're gonna keep that backbeat going. And there's our 12 measures, or 12 bars. Okay, last thing we're gonna do today, this is optional. As of right now, we can export this to our files folder and turn this in for credit, or we can go on as an extension. We're gonna add another instrument. We're actually gonna play this one, and we could do a keyboard. I think I wanna go with a guitar. Not a smart guitar this time. We're gonna click on where it says Notes. And we're going to switch from chords to notes in the upper right corner there. There's a couple different options. And we are going to click on where it says Scale to the right in the middle there. And we're going to go with the minor pentatonic. So we're going to click on minor pentatonic. And we again are in the key of C. Now these highlighted notes, these are all your root. This is your C. So we're always there. We're always pretty safe right there. 5 notes, pentatonic, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's the root again. So we can kind of just play around. Always safe to hit those highlighted notes, but we can go pretty much anywhere with the pentatonic is pretty safe. Sounds good with this form. I'm going to switch my guitars. Let's go with the retro wah. Kind of keep with that funky blues here. We're going to rewind it again and just kind of feel it out. Now when we're done, if we don't like it, we can always hit this undo button right there, just to the left of the play or the rewind button until we get it just right. Here we go. So we make a mistake, hit that undo button, rewind it to try it again. All right, we'll say that I like that. I'd probably go over and clean things up a little bit. The last thing for us today is we're going to take this little slider bar and take a look at our volume levels. You can see the default is everything's at 0 decibels. So we're going to go back and listen to this and kind of see where we like our volume level. First thing I'm going to do is turn off the metronome. That's the little blue triangle upper right hand toolbar. Sounds like the drums are a little quiet. I'm going to bring those up. Bring the guitar solo up a little bit. Other than that, sounds pretty good. So I hope you had fun playing through our 12-bar blues project.